friends, and welcome back to Secrets of the City. Tis I, the Greg Master, joined again by my wonderful players to give you a entertaining tale that will hopefully pleasure your ears. Last time, when we left our protagonists, they had entered the beginnings of an alliance with a powerful crime lord known as the Red Queen. Starting, at least for the moment, down the criminal path of the storyline. Or at least that's how it's looking so far. Meanwhile, Cameron got a call from a friend whose boyfriend had recently gone missing. Something to do with the west, yes, west side of the city and some cops hanging around there.
Hmm?
Meanwhile, Wisteria invented a brand new invention and has been spending some quality time with her now conscious father. And we begin today's tale about 3 days after we last left us. So last time was a Saturday, now it is a Tuesday. And we zoom in over again to the east side of the city in what is now, for our listeners and our players, a very familiar brothel.
The fucking joke we made in like session one about him sleeping in a whorehouse has really gotten some mileage, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, so far it's turned out to be your headquarters. I mean, like, you guys could all get an apartment and turn this into a sitcom. Like, that works for me. But
I don't know. It's just as funny for it to all take place in the back of a whorehouse.
yeah. But while Oda is sitting there, kind of going over some of his plans, he hears a call from Chris. Oda, upstairs, room number 3, now.
Oh boy, this can either go one of two ways. All right, 1 second. And
So-
I'm gonna head up there.
You rush up the stairs to room number 3, and the door has already been flung open. And inside, standing there, is a burly, barrel-chested dwarf. It looks like he's, works heavy labor for a living, but he's definitely got a mean air to him. And on the floor in front of him is a halfling woman who you know as one of the girls around here, and he is raising back his hand in a backhand to strike her for what looks like at least the second time.
Oh, I get it. It's one of those. I got you. I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot him in the head.
Give me an attack roll.
Holy shit.
It's what he deserves.
I mean, yeah, but that was
You gotta make an
that
example.
was 0 to 100.
Yeah, it was.
Natural 20.
Yeah, but if we had more 0 to 100 like that, that wouldn't happen anymore.
It's a nat 20, everybody.
That's a nat 20.
Oh god.
He's not even wearing pants, let alone armor. So his head pops like a melon and sprays all over the halfling girl, who screeches in a very high-pitched sound.
Jesus, I did.
Chris and 2 more girls run in. One of them throws a sheet over her, and Chris looks to you and says, "Help me give her the body."
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got it. I got you. This fucker's heavy.
He's a dwarf. What did you expect?
I don't know. He's short.
Yeah, but they're dense.
Tiny dick, though. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I'd rather not. So you guys dispose of the body in your normal way. so you can get rid of it permanently at the end of the night. And you head back to your room, and when you get to your room, you find a rat with a note attached.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
You know that this is how Frankie contacts you when either he needs to relay something secret or Chris is mad at you for using the crystal too much and without her permission.
Well, this could be either or. So I'm gonna take the message from the rat, and I am going to give the rat a cracker from one of my rations.
All right. The note is now in your DMs. It is in Undercommon. Michael Bot, where are you right now?
I was going to ask you.
You just hadn't spoken up so far. If you want to still be hanging around Oda, if you want to say now that you followed someone else home.
Okay. This time, let's say that I followed. What's PJ's character's name? I went blank. Gruff. I followed Gruff home this time, wanting to broaden my experience with the people we've been with.
Okay.
Let's see. I just realized I did not set the voice changer. Hold on 1 second.
All right, you get the note.
Okay. That should do it. Okay, so what's Gruff doing then? That would determine where I am and what I am up to.
So after Gruff's escapades in the brothel, he actually had to take a couple of days in just to stay in his house and heal from the burns. You might have actually been helping treat them.
3 days after the brothel. Currently.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gruff.
so...
How are you doing? Are you recovering?
Oh, yep. It's always worth it. God, I love tieflings.
I do not understand the joy you get from bodily injury.
And I wouldn't expect you to. What does pain feel like to you?
I do not experience pain as you know it.
So, I mean, let's say, hypothetically, just for a test, I was to hit you in the arm with the halberd. Hard. What
I would
would,
suffer damage,
and,
which is not conducive to my overall health.
but it wouldn't hurt?
Well, I would certainly not be positive about the loss of a limb. It would be
No.
a severe handicap.
That makes sense. So where you're from, what happens when one robot likes another robot?
Please clarify.
Well, I told you a little bit about what happens at the brothel. Do robots ever do that?
Are you referring to procreation?
Well, I would say the practice of procreation. We're not trying to actually procreate anything.
For
more
me
like
to
a
engage
hobby.
in procreation, I would have to learn how to build and construct a creature like myself.
Yeah, you. Never mind. So, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. What should we do tonight? I mean, I don't think we need to spend another night sitting here. And besides, you stay sober. It kind of ruins drinking for me. So,
How?
I'm not
Elizabeth
sure
is
what
the
you mean.
driver.
Do you want me to behave like I am inebriated? Perhaps we could write a subroutine.
yes, that is the most brilliant idea you've had for the last 3 days.
Very well. I will engage authorship of subroutine. Approximately 8 hours to completion.
And next time we're at a bar, that would be a great time to start that subroutine. I'd be very curious as to what the others would think. Oh,
Can
anyhow.
you describe varieties of inebriation? This will help in construction.
Well, some people are angry drunks. I don't know that you would bad. You know what? Some people talk a lot when they get drunk. I think that would be the way to go for you.
I do have a wide variety of options available within my internal file storage. I could discuss a number of topics.
Birth of Beer Droid.
I tend to defer to others in conversation. It appears that I seem to get in the way.
I wouldn't worry about that. I think you have a very interesting point of view, and I'd be interested in hearing more about it.
Very well. I do not believe in anything without proper evidence. I am a skeptic through and through. I need empirical evidence before I will believe a claim.
You know what?
Uh-oh, did I lose you? Did I lose everyone?
No, I still hear you.
I still
I'm
hear
still
you.
here.
I'm here.
We
Oh, okay,
lost
we
Peach.
just lost PJ. Okay.
Well, that kind of works. So, as the robot and the half-breed barbarian are bonding on philosophy and various other topics, we raise up over the city, leaving their little west side tenement, and travel further towards the center to the Faybrook ward, a mostly elven district. Where the what's the last name again? I'm sorry, Cameron.
Ratorats.
Ratarats. Thank you. The Ratarats family calls home. Oh, is it you back with us, Peach?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was because I heard everybody else clearly, but I guess at some point my microphone or something cut out.
All right,
You just
so
dropped
you got
completely
one.
for us.
Gotcha.
Alright, so you heard all our stuff, though.
Yeah. The only thing I was going to finish with was that Gruff is looking to go see Silvus soon.
Okay. How are you doing on cash right now?
Me?
On that record. Yeah. No, like Gruff, not you yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand that part of it. I think he's a little light, but not too bad. Let me check. See what
He
he's got.
spent a lot last session.
Yeah, he had a lot to spend though from his gambling winnings, and yeah, he's still got like 300 gold. He's still flush.
All right. Yeah, you're doing okay. You've got like, what did I say you were like? So you're like 15 gold a month at your apartment.
Oh, okay. Should I go ahead and subtract that now?
It hasn't been a month since the start of the campaign. It's been about a week.
Oh, okay.
So once that happens, you can do that. But like, yeah, you've got like at least 6 months rent.
Yeah, I'd say 20 months of rent.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't count food and food money, but
yeah.
All right. So, anywho, so the Ratto Rats family. Cameron, hanging in his room, as he is known to do, hears a very sharp knock at his door. When he opens it, he sees his mother looking stern She doesn't look angry, but she looks like she could be by the end of this conversation, depending on how it goes.
Ugh.
There is a girl in the sitting room. She is very upset. Between sobs, she told me her name is Dahlia and asked for you. Now, tell me the truth. Is she here for comfort because she is crying, or is she here because you are the reason for her crying?
She's here for probably comfort. We've been looking for her boyfriend recently.
Oh, that poor dear. You go join her in the sitting room. I will make some tea and get some cookies.
Yes, of course. I'm gonna put what I was doing down, which was looking for apartments, and just straight in. Just secretly and quietly, like, and then just head straight over to her.
Yeah, so she is sitting on a nicely upholstered couch. She's kind of got her head in her hands and she's crying. He looks up as you enter and give me a second. Cam! Oh god, Torin came back and I guess he was just doing some stuff, but he broke up with me. He said some really mean stuff, like stifling him and all that. Cam, and she hugs you.
Oh.
It all started with that professor.
Which professor?
As she kind of gathers herself for a second. Professor Shearheart, and does some alchemy stuff. Torin's been working with him, doing, as an aide and stuff, and ever since he's been just really strange. When he started getting all secretive and shady, and he's really short, and like I know he's stressed, and they're working on something really big, I guess, but like I didn't think this would happen. I guess I've never really knew him.
That is odd. It could just be the usual stress, but working on something secretive. I'll see if there's anything else going on, but the reality of it is, hun. And Cameron's going to just hug her and just go, if this is it, and nothing ever comes of this relationship again, I'll be honest, he didn't deserve you.
Thank you, Cam. You're a good friend. And your mother comes in at this point with a tray with a pot of tea, 2 cups, and some cookies are on there.
Aww.
And she puts that down. Is everything okay?
Oh. Cameron at this point is probably the kind of person who's just like, I don't feel like I should be the one to explain this.
Alright, so she's gonna be like, yes, ma'am, my boyfriend broke up with me, and, oh, that fool. I know just how it is, darling. Do you want something a little stronger? Do you have any sherry? Yes, of course. Just 1 second.
You can see the family resemblance suddenly.
Oh, shucks. You want some hard liquor?
Yep.
Mama Radrad's like, ooh, we gotta take this up a notch. I'm gonna go to the cabinet.
She's also going to come back with the fancy chocolate as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. It's a good mom there.
She knows what she's doing. She's a bit of a word warp, but there's a reason. Okay. Oda, are you going to attempt to contact Cam over the instance of your note, or do we want to skip forward to whenever you guys want to go back down or regroup?
I think he'd hold on to it. It's pretty sensitive information, and at this point, Chris is probably getting pretty mad at him, so he's gonna wait till he at least has his own crystal at this point.
All right. So, I don't think we decided that you guys had set up any particular time to meet. But I think after a while, especially since you guys want to prepare for this tournament coming up, you'd probably want to head back down there.
Yeah.
So currently it's a Tuesday. Why don't we go for, let's have you guys meet on like a Thursday morning at the guild hall. Unless you guys want to meet at that diner for like and talk over breakfast that Ma Lightfoot mentioned in episode 2.
I think breakfast sounds like a good choice.
I am a fan of breakfast.
I'm a fan of breakfast as well. And I did want to ask though, is there any chance that Gruff met with Sylvis in the over this 6-day span?
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Any updates on
I don't
Johnson?
think he has. They're still trying. They have located him. They're kind of trying to find the best time to yoink him and give an excuse.
Okay.
Or I could maybe do that one now. No, I already said we're gonna. So yeah, let's move forward with well,
Yeah, I'm not trying to derail anything else that's going on. I just wanted.
Yeah, let's move forward. We've already did a little bit with Gruff and Michael Black. So so you guys meet. The name of the diner is Fezzik's Place. And Ma Lightfoot told you that it was owned by a gnomish couple and their daughter. And they made like really home style cooking type stuff. And when you walk in, it is sort of like you would expect a 1950s diner to look, but instead of everything being chrome and tile, it's a very homey wood and like cushion.
What part of town?
This is in Rosebelt. So the same neighborhood your guild hall is in. And where
Gotcha.
you make your entrances. So you'll be like right by where you can just go in after a hearty breakfast. And standing there in a waitress's uniform, skirt, little doublet thing, apron, pockets, is a young Goliath woman. It says, "Hello, welcome to Fezzik's Place. How may I help you? Is it just the 5 of you today?"
Yep.
Yep.
And so it's fairly early. You see a couple older couples and a couple like workers getting like dinner before they go in. Lunch before they go in. Lunch. Blah. Food. They're eating food before their shift.
Whatever time it is.
She
Look,
sits you
it could be
down
dinner
with
for them if they were working night shift. You never
Yeah,
know.
that's fair. That's fair. And so she sits you all down in a booth and is like, "Can I start you off with some drinks?"
Oh, yes, please. Nice dark dwarvish porter.
In the morning?
Yeah, I kind of look at him too. I'm like, what?
We don't carry alcohol, sir. We have coffee, we have tea, we have fresh fruit juices, and we have shakes, which is something my father makes with a sort of like an iced sweet drink. They're really good, actually. I love them, especially the strawberry one.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll go for the coffee. You know what? Can you just bring a big pot? Yeah, I'll get everybody's coffee. Except for the robot, he doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that we can do that. That's no problem. Everybody else?
Tea,
I
please.
I could use some tea as well.
was going to get coffee with cream and sugar, but I guess.
And
Make
do you have
latte or something.
Aarakocra eggs on the menu? I didn't see them here, but I know that a few places around town offer it.
She looks kind of horrified. No, we don't. We don't have. They're sentient.
Well, it doesn't stop them from selling eggs. All right, fine. 2 dozen eggs on a couple of rolls, please.
Okay. Next. And if you guys don't want to come up with orders, she can just say she takes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what you would eat.
Waffles.
Yeah.
Eggs,
Yeah, waffles. Fuck it.
Bacon.
eggs and toast and bacon, please. Actually, no, sausage.
It's just a McDonald's
bacon,
big
sausage.
breakfast, but it actually tastes like food. Dude, those eggs, it was like I ate some rubber and someone whispered the word egg in my ear. It was nasty, man.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys ever watch? Oh shit! What was it? Hipster Thanksgiving. Suggestion of a wildflower. Oh yeah, I just whispered wildflower.
So she takes your orders and she brings you your drinks first and fairly quickly, and then runs your food orders into the kitchen out back.
God, can you imagine what kitchen talk sounds like in a fantasy setting?
Oh my gosh.
You're never gonna get
Not
the
gonna
food
come
with that
up with
big.
it.
If you want to get it if you want to get it like super well done, you just hear make sure a dragon fried it or some shit like that.
Oh God.
That honestly sounds amazing.
All right. And Wisteria, do you have Athena with you?
Oh yes, I would have Athena with me if we were going down to the
Yeah.
thing.
All right, so you guys are all seated at a booth. You've got your coffee and whatever other drinks you ordered. And you are ready to have your discussion and prepare for your delve. Or any other talking you need to do.
Well, it sure is good to see everyone here again. Anybody giving any thought to that tournament coming up?
Oh yes.
Seems like a good idea.
I'm
I'd almost
considering
forgotten about it.
I know I was hesitant before, but it might be worth the try.
I'm more than willing to join you guys if you'd like.
More the merrier, I suppose.
Also, has anybody heard about any good apartments? I'm trying to look around, and I will admit, I will confess that I want a nicer apartment.
Well, then what next to me is vacant. I think the inhabitant was murdered just, what was it, week and a half ago. They're having a hard time filling it, and rent's pretty reasonable.
I see. I'll put it on my consideration.
I wouldn't consider a place that somebody had just been murdered on the nicer side of things, but
Oh, well, he probably deserved it.
I killed a man this
That's
morning.
usually a line. That's usually a line
You
reserved for
what?
someone who did it.
Wait, wasn't that like 2 days ago?
I
Or
killed a
did you
man a
kill
couple days
another
ago.
man this morning? Oh my goodness.
But the neighborhood's generally pretty quiet.
Do you guys want the lifestyle rules?
Sure.
Like the rules? Yeah. Alright. So poor is
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
wretched, squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, aristocrat.
I think I'm poor.
Yeah, Gruff is in poor. That is Jupiter. 2 SP per day. Yeah, so that's 15 GP a month. Or no. No,
Yeah, I
that's
think
3
that falls a
GP.
little bit below 15 GP per month.
Yeah, yours is 3 GP a month. That's my
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to wreck on that. Rent is reasonable. 3 gold pieces a month.
Yeah, yours is real low. You are in and the only thing, like, you would be squatting if you were one thing lower.
Cameron would be looking for comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable, you would have a bit more luxuries. Like, you would actually have, like, you would definitely have, like, books and a sound crystal. You would have, an actual, like, magic oven and things like that, magic heating and cooling system. A lot of this you'd have in Modest, but this is kind of like at a higher level. You'd have some nicer furniture. You can probably find some of that, like, probably just north in, like, Blackmore or the Merchant's Board. Just north of Roseville.
What do you hear about Greatsword Village? That might be nice. Kind of split the distance between the brothel and the guild.
Why would I be spending a lot of time around a brothel?
And he looks at Oda like he's just like super apologetically.
Just don't come near. I really don't want to have to kill you two.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Mostly because you'd be pretty heavy. I don't think you'd fit in the hole.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck.
Asteria's just kind of like sipping her coffee, like looking between everybody, like, what is going on?
Cameron's just like,
listen, you hit the girls, well, I hit the trigger.
What in our history gives you the slightest indication that I would ever strike a female?
Listen,
I'm
grumpy,
insulted.
okay? Fucking, that dwarf was really heavy, and I'm still feeling it a couple of days later. I think my shoulder's fucked up.
You have my number.
I'm not gonna call you to help me dispose of a body. That's what the hole is for.
Well, then I would say that it is your own fault that your shoulder's fucked up, because between myself and the robot, you have a lot of manpower that at the touch of a button.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but also not bringing you over to carry a body down one flight of stairs.
And I used to work for the city guard. You toss them 10 gold apiece, they'll carry the body for you and chuck it off the wall. Why are you fucking around with the hole?
It's tradition.
Cameron just does not want to be part of this conversation. Has just tuned it out long ago.
Chris likes the hole.
Microbot, are you taking some of this down? You might need to know this for later.
I have a photovoltaic memory. I remember everything I ever see.
Is there any way to delete any of that memory?
Until the drive is full and I have to purge previous memories.
Okay, purge everything that you remember after I got back from the brothel.
Why would I do such a thing?
Because I asked. Nicely, please.
Very
With
well.
the cherry on top.
He's totally lying. He doesn't delete any of that.
Okay.
Well, great. You've taught the robot how to lie. Good job, guys.
He learned from Oba Nobunaga. Or, sorry, however you say it.
So the waitress comes back, followed by an older gnomish woman, and they're both kind of holding the plates between them. Though the Goliath girl takes a kind of like reaches down and takes the gnome lady's plates and lifts them up to get them onto the table. And the gnomish lady says forward, "All right, is there anything else we can get you fine folks? What do you
Just a
think
check.
you can-"
Just a check. You can send it all over here and I'll take care of it.
Thank you
Okay.
very-
Breakfast is on me, guys.
That's fair.
All right.
Fair?
It'd be better on the
Everyone. Gruff.
Oh, I love you, Rycobot. Yes, breakfast is on the table. On me is a figure of speech. I'll pay for it.
I wish I could say I love you back, but I do not feel that emotion.
That's all right.
We'll work on it.
25 silver is your total for everybody.
How much?
25 silver.
All right. I'll deduct it.
Pretty good.
It's a diner.
God, I love diner food.
I love that no one questioned that it was run by a gnomish couple and their daughter, and yet there was this Goliath girl right there.
Yeah, no, I
Sometimes a family is two gnomes and a Goliath, and you just
Yeah.
have to live with that.
yeah, you just accept it.
She's adopted, if anyone cares.
I mean, I consider a dwarf my uncle.
Yeah.
So
Hot.
Hmm.
And leave it to gnomes to invent the milkshake.
of course.
All right. Any further discussion while you munch?
Wisteria is slightly questioning her choice to stay with this group.
Has anyone reacted to the robotic owl on Wisteria's shoulder?
Oh, I didn't notice it. But Grump would definitely react to that.
Yeah, I did ask if Athena, but we didn't specify who Athena was, so.
I keep forgetting that it's there. Gruff's gonna pinch like a little glob of egg and offer it to the robotic owl.
It tilts its head sideways, and it's just kind of grab it in its beak and just kind of toss it up, and then it's like it's tossing a mouse in its mouth, and then it just falls out the back.
Oh,
Wisteria, you now have egg on the back of your coat.
Yeah, no, I kind of like first look at him for doing that, and then I look at like the back, kind of like try and get the egg off the back of my shirt.
Gruff's gonna reach over with his napkin and like sloppily start wiping at the egg, although he's probably just smearing it worse.
Oh,
Oh
sorry
my
about that. Let me get that.
Uh,
Lovely bird. I would love a bird like that. Kind of reminds me of Mycobot.
yeah.
Why do I
Michael
remind
Bot-
you of a bird?
It might be the metallic gleam.
Yeah, Mycobot actually kind of, I guess, inspired me to build her.
Does she have a
Athena
name?
tilts her head
Oh,
curiously towards
Her-
Myko.
I did not realize
name-
you could construct beings like myself. Perhaps you could help me procreate.
well,
That's the spirit, Mycobot.
this is a lot. It's just, well, she's just so flustered at that.
I draw the line.
Uh,
Fuck bot. Getting out of this diner.
She's a little simpler than you. She can't actually speak or anything. She's just a bird. Yeah.
Very well. Perhaps one day your skills will be of the advanced enough to help me in this quest.
You're already trying not to laugh.
Michael?
I can't talk straight. I keep laughing.
I'll let you all finish laughing.
I cannot.
Michael, could you give me an insight check when you're done cracking up?
Okay, let's see. Insight. That is a 12.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard to figure out. You know that you are an extremely complex device. And you have known Wisteria for a little over a week. She has seen you function, but probably a total of 72 hours at most. The fact that she was able to figure out how you work and make at least a primitive version of you in the time you've known each other and the time she had to build, that is ridiculously impressive. That is
Noted.
On a whole nother level in the term of industry.
Okay, yeah, because I mean I was playing it like he found that extremely fascinating. So yeah, that makes sense. Despite the fact that it makes all the organic life forms within a radius uncomfortable.
It's just
All
phrasing
right,
it as
you
make me somebody to procreate with. That was the uncomfortable thing.
That was spectacular.
Wisteria is now wondering why he knows this, but doesn't voice that.
kind of glances between Gruff and Oda. Which one of you fuckers?
Which one of you motherfuckers corrupted this beautiful
Poor
thing?
sweet. All right. So you all finish your breakfast. Pay your check. You get told to have a nice day now, you hear?
Oh, yes, I'm definitely going to be coming back here.
Even though they don't serve alcohol?
They don't serve alcohol, but did you see that sandwich?
You could bring your own, I suppose.
Maybe I will go to I suppose what you could call a lower brow restaurant. I mean, there's nothing that hits the spot like a good stout or porter in the morning. Oh.
I like coffee.
Have you ever mixed them?
On a couple occasions, but...
There you go. Well, let's get to the guild. I am ready to paint this blade red. Or green, or whatever color the insides of whatever we meet happen to be.
The only time I've mixed coffee and alcohol together has usually been around exams.
It sounds like a good time.
It's not.
No, not the exams. I mean, a good time to mix alcohol and caffeine.
So you guys arrive at the cavern entrance. And Johnson's partner is alone.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Gruff's gonna approach him and
looking a little bit lonely this morning. How you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. My partner didn't show up to work. You knew him from back in the day, didn't you?
Oh, I knew of him. I wouldn't say that I did.
Oh.
Say again?
All right. He's been on the force a bit longer than me. What was it, Academy days or something?
Yeah, like I said, I knew of him. I mean, we never really spent much time together, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I sent word in to my supervisor, but I haven't heard back yet. You know
I
how
mean,
it is.
he did have a reputation for, you know, shirking and drinking a little bit. He was probably at home or, I mean, doing something. Who knows? I'm sure this is
don't know.
the first time he's missed work.
I don't know. They're checking with his wife. We'll see. All right. I know I've seen you guys before, but I'm still supposed to look technically at all the licenses. I'm supposed to do it every time.
Oh, yeah, no problem here.
Cameron produces his license. Of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah, Gruff's gonna do the same.
All right. So he looks over all your licenses, hands it back. All right, good to go. Kind of opens up the little thing there and lets you down there. So once again, you descend, and this time it looks more like a natural area, like a cave system that you are in. Like you're tunneled into a mountain here.
Oh, jeez.
As you make
this.
your way down, down,
Down.
and you find yourselves in a long hallway. You may rearrange your order however you like.
You may find yourself with a large automobile.
This is not my beautiful house.
You
This is
said
not
the
my
words,
beautiful
I'm like,
wife.
that's all I could think about.
And the mask over. All right.
Ah.
What do
So
you do?
yeah, Gruff will take the lead.
This is a large wooden door in front of you right here.
Alright. Gruff is going to stealthily try the handle.
Oh boy.
It is unlocked.
All right.
It would be back.
Gruff is going to open it as quietly as he can.
All right, give me that stealth roll.
All right, and that is going to be 9 total.
Okay. You open the door and you find an empty room.
Woo.
All right, so Gruff's going to cautiously step out into it, scanning the floor for. Can I roll perception to see if there's any Gruff would recognize any booby trap triggers?
Yes, you most certainly can.
All right, and that is good for only 7. The dice do not like me tonight.
You do not see any booby traps.
All right. So yeah, Gruff is gonna turn back.
Are the rest of you just letting Gruff go first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Gonna peek around the door.
Hey, coast is clear. Empty room.
Take it.
All right. Does Gruff see anything in the room? Any chests? Is it just completely empty, wall to wall?
This one just looks completely empty, wall to wall.
All right.
Oh, but when you step on that spot right there,
That specific spot.
What, this spot right here?
Yeah, well, you're within it. That is give me a reflex save, Gruff.
Reflex save. What would that be? A dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw. I'm sorry. I'm new to this one.
18.
All right, you give me 1 second.
Oh, and I have advantage on that as well. Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, incapacitated. So, did I see that coming?
You saved, and you take half of that. You did save anyway.
All right.
And so, as you're stepping here in this area, this tile right here lights up with a rune, and electricity arcs out, zapping you, doing for 5 damage.
Rio!
You turned into Scooby.
Again,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Scooby?
Give this guy a new pink.
like every time he gets trap attacks.
Okay, we're gonna want to stay off of this tile here. It'll zap you.
No shit.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, am I
You want to
smoking?
give- Is Cam wanting to give me a disabled check?
Sure.
I see you hanging around.
Traps. How do I do this system?
Give me Dex plus proficiency.
Okay.
You could maybe argue int,
Looks like
but
an
I think you have the same bonus. Okay, that's a fail, and that sets it off. Can you give me that Dex save, Cam?
Alright.
Damn it.
Oh, that is not a dex save.
And
Hold on. Let me do the dex save.
yeah,
17.
At what point do we
Well,
just turn around and leave?
yeah, Gruff
It's
is
not
out
our
of
day, guys.
Gruff is out of range. Cam, you succeed on your Dex save, so you take half damage. So that is going to be 3.
Didn't I just tell you that tile was hot?
I am aware. I'm attempting to make it not so it's a little safer.
Oh, maybe that tile just doesn't want to be bothered.
Well, are there any other hot
Just
tiles?
one fucking trap tile in the whole room.
Does someone else want to give me a perception check?
My
I
perception is
will.
not very good.
I step in the room and I do perception. 4. Woo, a 10. Not much better. What is that? One more?
You're not, yeah, you're not seeing any other traps around.
I mean, I don't see anything else.
So
Anybody else? Cam?
Alright, I'll give it a go. I might as well. Investigation perception. Should I be running investigation or perception? Because both arguably apply.
Whichever's higher.
They're the same.
Then
Oh,
give
damn it.
me the
15.
number. 15?
Mm,
All right, yeah, you don't see any, and you can say just kind of with your knowledge of roguery that if they have one in the center of the room there, they probably don't have any on them. Like, if anything, they might have it on the door.
yeah. So we're more than likely safe. Looking at it, this seems like the only tile that's probably trapped in this room.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I'm glad I ate a big breakfast.
This is a wooden door. This is a wooden portcullis.
all right, Gruff's gonna put his ear next to the wooden door and listen.
All right, give me that check.
What would that be? Perception again?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
All right, so then
Sounds
Gruff's
like a
gonna turn to the others and just tell them.
I don't hear anything on the other side of this door. I think
Well,
I'm gonna
is there anything through that other one?
open. I don't see anything.
Gruff's gonna look through the portcullis because it's just like a
There's
bar,
sort
right?
of like a window at the top. Like it's kind of door, and then you kind of got like bars top there. You can like look through like a little window.
Oh, gotcha. Is Gruff tall enough to peer through the window?
Yes, you are, and I'm about to reveal that room to show 2 Orugs that don't seem to have noticed you.
2 orcs?
Orugs, they're like similar, but bigger.
Are we
Oh,
supposed
gotcha.
to see something besides the city map?
I
Oh,
thought I moved players.
Yeah,
I'm on here.
I don't
Yeah,
see Michael Bot. I think he's the only person. No, I see Michael Bot right there too.
Yeah, his.
Yeah,
I'm
I see
refreshing
his-
it because mine's not. No, I was just still staring at the city.
Do you still have GM privileges?
Oh, you're fucking right. Yes, I'm logged in as a GM, so it didn't
Yeah,
pull me
you
with
gotta
you.
manually move.
Hey, is the window? There's no glass pane in the window. It's just open space, right?
It's just open space.
Okay. Gruff's
And
gonna.
they're just kind of napping, actually.
Okay, Gruff's gonna get Oda's attention.
Yes.
Hey, come here. I'm gonna put you on my shoulders. There's a couple of Orugs on the other side.
Gonna guess that's what those big ugly pieces of shit are called.
Yep. Can you pop one in the head from from up there?
I can shoot one of them. Well, I can
Yeah.
try.
All right.
So Gruff's gonna sit Oda on top of his shoulders and then stand in front of the window.
Oh boy. All right. I am going to.
Roll with advantage because they don't know you're there. They're not prepared.
How do I roll with advantage? How do I do advantage?
You can just
Okay,
roll
maybe.
twice manually if you really have to.
Well, let's give that another try. Does a 20 hit? Not a nat 20, just a.
Yes, indeed, it does.
Okay. All right. First of all, damage is going to be 14 damage, and I am going to make it a disarming attack, meaning I roll a d8 and add that to the damage, and I need okay.
You
That's
said
one extra damage.
18.
It would be 15 total damage after the d8. And then
Okay.
I need a strength saving throw out of this Orug.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, what's your strength like, Org?
He's probably pretty strong.
He's pretty strong. Where are your saving throws? I don't see your saving. It's got to be on here somewhere. All right. Anyhow, I'll just roll with his bonus then. All right. What did he need to make?
He needed to make a 13.
He passes.
Okay, so I just kind of shoot him, and he takes 15 damage. Gruff, this doesn't look like a one-shot kind of scenario.
All right.
And he's gonna grab Oda like a baby underneath each arm and then just set him back down on the ground.
I'm actually going to surge and try to shoot him again.
Oh, okay.
All right. Shoot him again.
Fucking, I don't get advantage for this one, right? Because he knows I'm here.
Yeah, he knows you're here now. Did you
It's
want
okay,
to try sharpshooter?
I rolled a 10.
You do not hit him.
Good surge, gang.
All right. Maybe you should stand behind me.
And Gruff's going to set Oda on the
Well,
ground.
they know you're here now, so we're gonna roll initiative.
All right. Do I have time to set Oda down before I roll initiative?
Nope, you gotta use
Yeah,
the
you
stack
can set it down.
rules.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can set it down first.
I got a 16 on initiative.
I also got 16.
Fucking.
9.
Natural
Soul Sender is
20.
nice.
Dirty 20.
The fuck is my phone?
Why do you need your phone?
I have to send an image to Ash.
And Wisteria, that was a 9.
No, I got a 16, just same as what was it, Maiko? So
Who got a 9?
I did.
Oh, okay. I mixed up Wisteria and Cam. Wisteria and Oda, who has the higher dex?
My dex is 16.
my straight dex is. Oh my gosh, where the fuck is it on here? 14. So he wins.
As opposed to your gay dex.
Alright.
Yes.
Oda goes first.
See, that's the one that gets you across the city faster. That's how come gays walk faster.
Oh yeah.
We get a separate dex
I
score
have
for
to
that.
focus. I'm shifting into game mode.
Okay.
You'll never catch me, Crab. Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
Okay. Mycobot, you go first.
All right. I think Microbot's just gonna start with. Let's see here.
And the door is still closed, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. Yeah, all right. He's gonna go up to the closest one. You said the door is still closed?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a portcullis. It requires 1 second. Yeah, it requires a strength check, or it can be smashed. If you want, you can give me an insight to figure out which would be easier.
If it's a portcullis, can I cast a spell through the bars if it's ranged?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then he is going to cast Infestation. And so he's going to release a cloud of mites, fleas. Mites, I think, makes the most sense. He's going to release them from some container within, and they are going to rush through the portcullis and infest the first one there. So let's see.
Whenever anybody says the word infestation, I think of a really annoying Yu-Gi-Oh card. There's a card called
What's the
Infestation
save
Pandemic.
on that?
A con 13 save on that guy.
Alright. He's
Mr.
pretty good at
Grandmaster.
con.
Like-
He's pretty good at that.
Basically,
So
there was
we'll
this
see.
deck that could like lock you out of the game with a 1 card, and the Infestation Pandemic made said card completely immune to card effects for a turn.
He passes his save.
All right. I don't think there's anything on a failed save. Take 1d6. Yeah, okay. I think he completely resists it then.
Alright. So
That
he's
is
covered in these bugs, and he just doesn't really give a fuck. He doesn't really seem to care much. He belches and kind of scratches at its belly a little.
That's it for my turn.
I think you're gonna need bigger
Uh,
bugs.
Alright, that makes Gruff.
All right, so I'm going to roll that insight to see if it's going to be easier to open the portcullis or smash it.
Portcullis is open.
Oh my god.
It is?
No, no one's lifted
So
it.
this is
We've all been
That's what I
shooting
thought.
through it.
Because Microbot cast it through the bars.
Yeah, you've all been shooting through the bars so far.
Okay, 18 for insight.
Alright, it'll be easier to smash down.
All right.
Not a lot, but enough to make a difference.
Okay. I'm gonna have to burn up an attack just trying to smash that thing down. You know what? I am going to reserve an action. Is that the correct term phrasing? Yeah, so Gruff is gonna stand in front of the bars, and for some reason, whenever I drag him, he like flicks to weird places.
This Roll20 hates me, and I can't seem to make the maps line up without them being so huge that they go off the screen. You guys are we're just gonna have to kind of theater of the mind it a little bit and just
Okay.
kind of.
So
verify
Gruff's
what
gonna stand about 10 feet away from the bars of the portcullis, and as soon as he is readying an action to use his action to attack as soon as anybody bursts through. Or
Okey-doke.
to be more specific, if one of the two adversaries, the two Oruks, enters, he'll use his action there.
Alright. Okie doke. That brings us back to Oda. These guys rolled really bad on their initiative, so you all get to go first.
Well, okay, which was the guy? I'm going to shoot at the guy I shot at earlier. Might as well just keep shooting at him.
This one right here.
Fucking. I deserve that. 11?
That is a miss.
Hell yeah. That's my action, everybody. Have fun.
Okay, who's next?
That brings us to Wisteria.
I'm sorry. Is the portcullis open or closed? No.
The portcullis is closed. Everyone's just been shooting through the window thus far.
Isn't it like high up? Or like
Eh.
the hole through? Or
You could angle it from the back. You could shoot it up. It's not like an especially super high.
okay.
Like
I was just like wondering if I can aim that through there.
like Oda could probably tippy toes and see through it.
Because I am only like, where is this? I'm 5'6".
Well,
So-
she saw Gruff give Oda a boost. I'm sure.
Master Blaster.
Let me look what. Got nothing. So, what is this Might of the Master thing? Sorry. I finally got the Steel Defender on my, like, actually put her in, like, my D&D Beyond thing.
Still getting used to all her abilities.
Yeah, need to, like, read through it all.
That's fair. It happens.
She shares my initiative count, but, like, goes immediately after me. But I'm just, Oh. Following numbers increase. Okay, got it. I mean, unless I can like arc a crossbow through there, I guess that's the only thing I can do, really. If I can I manage that?
I'll let you arc it through. I might
wow.
have you give me yeah.
Oh, I got
What'd
a
you get?
15. Just better than I
That
expected.
is still a miss.
Okay.
It clangs off its plate armor.
Well, shit. All right. And well,
Alright.
unless
Okay.
the would Athena be able to fit through the bars or no?
It's more like a window. How wide is she?
Yeah. I don't think we really discussed that. She's a medium. She's supposed to be medium, so
I'd say
probably
she could probably squeeze, but it might take her a turn to do that, and that might make her vulnerable. Like they could
Yeah.
attack her while she was doing it.
Yeah, no, she is just going to stay with me then.
Alright. And that's Cam.
All right. So since apparently it's the cool thing to do. I guess I'm gonna come over to the same general zone that she's in, because everything's a little fucked up and weird, but it's fine.
Maybe if we just shoot them
I
enough, they'll
tried
open
my
the door and
best.
kill us.
Um,
It's like that trick in the GoldenEye bonus level where you can skip the key card by just pissing off the guards, and they'll open the locked door looking for you.
let's see. Thinking about what we have. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of have to short bow it.
That's fine.
Does a 20 hit? It's a dirty 20.
Yes,
but...
it does.
All right. And that's 8 damage. Because I can't get a sneak
Okay,
attack.
no.
Let me see if I can ping a boy.
All right, this first one is looking bloodied. He has taken some bad shots from the gun and the arrow. He's got kind of a deep bleeding wound from that bullet, and he's got that arrow kind of sticking out of his left shoulder. And now it's his turn. So he's going to come over here or to the door, forklift, and he's going to swing at the door. All right. And he smashes his great axe, splintering the door, but not quite taking it. And he rears back to swing again.
Oh, boy.
And strikes the door, splintering it into tiny pieces.
Hey, Gruff, we got the door open.
Well done.
And that ends his turn. But now it's his buddy's turn, the one who's still at full health.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
Now, because he's moved within 10 feet of Gruff, can Gruff take his opportunity attack?
on this one,
Yes.
yep, you can do that before I move the next guy.
All right. So Gruff's gonna attack recklessly, just from a little bit of an adrenaline high of this guy bursting through the door, and that attack is gonna be the higher of 23 and 21. So so does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. So that is going to be good for 12 damage.
All right, this one at the very least, if I can get his health to pull up, is looking very badly hurt.
Gotcha.
You take that halberd and you, what do you make a swing? You want to describe that movement for me?
Yes. So as this guy smashes through the door, Gruff sees his opportunity to swing his halberd through, with no interference. He just takes a diagonal side swing and strikes this guy right in the shoulder.
Yeah, he is at less than a quarter health. He's looking really badly hurt. And now it's his buddy's turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oops.
He grew. Move him real quick. Again, I apologize, guys.
PJ, are you like flicking one of those spring door stops or something?
No, I'm not doing anything. Why?
On our end, we're just hearing. Drrr, drrr, drrr.
I mean, I've been purring this whole time, but other than that,
Whatever that was just now, behind your voice.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
no idea what it could be.
Alright,
Okay,
this
so
guy is standing in this spot next to Gruff. I can't get him to go there, and now it's trying to make me move my Cobot.
Okay, so then that brings me to my next question, which is, so Gruff readied an action for one of these guys to come through the door, and this guy just came through the door. So can Gruff take his action?
Yes, he can.
Excellent. So Gruff is going to rage. He'll pull out one of his syringes, inject it into his leg, and then he's going to take a swing at this guy with his halberd.
Okie doke. Give me that swing.
And that is going to be good for 19. Does that hit?
That's a hit.
All right. Damage is going to be 6.
Okie doke. He kind of grunts. That's not really a big hit for him. He kind of, well, here, we'll do it this
Or,
time.
you know what? I'm sorry, 8. I keep on forgetting to add the extra 2 from raging.
Alright. So he sees your swing and he brings up his great axe and he feels the vibrations of the strength of your blow go up his arm. That is still him taking damage. We're just kind of doing sort of using energy for HP as well as just pure damage. Just to clarify.
Okay.
And he takes his axe and he makes a mighty swing. Does a 16 hit you, Gruff?
Miss me, bitch.
He swings his axe down and you manage to effortlessly shift out of the way. But then he twists it and brings it upward for another strike. And that is a 10. And you duck underneath his second strike.
Where'd you learn how to fight?
He growls at you in Orcish. Above world scum, traitor.
Rude.
Underworld lowlife.
Ooh.
Is that still Orcish?
Yeah.
Alright, just want to double check. And that is his turn, so that brings us back to the top of the order with Microbot.
Okay. Let's see. So the portcullis is open now, right?
Yes, it's in pieces.
Smashed to smithereens.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Okay.
technically,
It's open and can't be closed again. All right.
There's no longer a door in the way. Yes.
All right. I think I'm going to just do so. Microbot's going to get up close to the closest one and do chill touch. So that one is create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range and make a ranged spell attack. Okay. Let me do that. 13.
that is a miss.
All right. Crap.
They
Okay,
got
I
decent
don't
AC.
think there's any. Yeah, okay. It's not a. You're not rolling a save, so yeah, there's nothing else.
Alright. So after my go, that brings us back to Gref again. You are now ducked down beneath his weapon in the perfect position.
Awesome. So Gruff is going to take another swipe, another reckless swipe at the at this guy, the Oh gosh, hold on. There we go. And that is good for 14.
That is a miss.
All right, so Gruff's gonna swing his bonus action, or swing his his pole arm bonus attack, and that is gonna be 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right, so hits this guy up beside the head with the staff of his weapon for a total of 8 damage.
Okay. He kind of reels from that. He's looking a little dizzy. He looks like he's starting to have a bit of a rough time now. Though not nearly as bad as his buddy.
I know, damn it, I am swinging at him.
That'll be the end of Gruff's turn, by the way.
Okay.
All right. Is it my turn at this point?
Yes. Sorry, I was just typing something out real quick. But yep, that's you, Oda.
Yep. The guy that looks more hurt, I'm going to shoot my gun.
Shoot him with your bullets,
Gun. For
as
fuck's
opposed
sake.
to your rocket fists.
It's a 13.
That is a miss.
I got
He's
one
got
shot
a
in,
pretty
guys.
decent armor class.
To be fair, Wisteria missed on a 15. You're fine.
Yeah. All right. Was that everything, Oda?
Yep.
All right, Wisteria, you're up.
Is it possible to get a straight I don't know how realistic the locations on the the map are with these squares. Is it possible to get in a straight line of this guy
Yes.
here without hitting
Yeah,
any
he's
of my
more-
team members?
Yeah, he's more like in this square here.
Okay, so he's back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
So
I just don't want to hit any
yeah, you could get that.
yeah, because I mean it doesn't say from me in a line 5 feet wide, and I don't want to hit any team members. So I will cast
Yeah, you should do
Tasha's
that.
Caustic Brew. And the creature must succeed on a dex save.
All right. Are you throwing a vial? Do you have some kind of like
It's a spell.
super soaker?
It's a
Right,
spell.
but you're an artificer. So what is
Herp derp. As a battlesmith, as an artificer, I cast spells with my tools. So like my smith's tools, I'll pull a wrench out of my pocket and use it as a magic
that's-
wand, basically.
cool? Yeah. You could also say you have a device or something.
Yeah.
Like for Smith tools, like super soaker with acid in it would work.
That's just a shadow. That's an entire Shadowrun expansion. But
so yeah, I actually I take a little bit of food from like the bottom of my bag, a bit of rotten food, and like smear it on my my wrench and point it at the motherfucker. And cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, and he has to make a dex save.
All right, Dex, he's not so great at. People have been making him do strength checks and con checks, and he's pretty good at those. All right, what did he need to make?
14.
He fails that.
Oh, okay. So he takes 2. Where? How do I do this? 2d4. Or I can click on this, right? There we go. For a total of 6 damage. And as my bonus action, I tell Athena to attack.
All right. Roll for Athena's attack.
Athena protect.
Yeah, I'm just like attack bird. Okay, so +6. I just know how to do this easier in Roll20, so we're doing it there.
Yep.
Custom rolls are easier in Roll20.
They're so easy.
So no. That is a 12. So
You know what? Just because Fizz, between with you melt, finish him, Wisteria, with your acid melting. You had him at 1. I'm not gonna bother with the whole owl missing. You between you and Athena, you finish him off. Describe it to me in glorious face melting detail.
I mean, yeah, his face is melting off, and then just like basically he has a fairly large clockwork owl just fly at him, claws extended, and they like dig into his face.
Right.
And he falls
So
to the ground.
He lets out a horrifying howl as acid starts to burn at his facial features, which then turns into a shriek of pure terror and pain as a mechanical owl's talons start tearing at that same burning flesh until he just crumples in a faceless, headless heap.
Hey, Wisteria, you good?
Yeah. I kind of
Alright.
stare in awe at the fact that my bird just killed the thing. Okay.
All right, Cam.
That's the end of our turn.
There's one more left.
Yeah. Since he's actually fighting someone, if I actually land this shot, it's worth something.
Yay!
25.
That's a hit. That's a super hit.
Woo!
That
What a
is
good bird.
16 damage.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Yeah, you get him hard, like right under the chest armor. Like that goes into his lung. He is now looking very badly damaged.
The fastest way to a man's heart.
Under his plate armor.
No, the 4th and 5th rib. But yeah. He's still standing though?
Yeah, he's still standing.
Bro!
These guys are kind of like mutated orcs. They're like a bigger and a bit smarter, and a lot of regular orcs tend to not like them for that reason.
After taking an arrow to a very vital organ, I just simply would not die. I'm just built different. Go ahead, whoever's next. I think it's the orc.
Yeah, that's our final orc's turn. He's definitely not having a fun time. He's very badly hurt.
I wonder
He
why.
is bleeding all over. He is shaking, but he is going. Let me think. Where he's going to be standing in the middle, and all your shooters are up here, at least one thing away from him. Michael, where's your highlight? What your actual location would be for me?
Sorry, what did you ask me to do?
Highlight where you're actually standing on the map, not where your token is. Right there.
Oh, Let's see. It's hard for me
Just
to
like
move
do
on
the
this
hold
grid.
down. Yeah, these things are all messed up.
Okay, so
All
I
right.
would just be inside the door there, I think.
All right. So he could probably hit you from here then, yeah?
Yeah, I would say so.
And Gruff, he hasn't struck you yet, right?
No, but I've struck him.
Yeah, you struck him pretty bad. And Maiko doesn't look particularly squishy, so he's going to keep swinging at Gruff, I think. If Michael looks like a druid, he might try and take him down instead, but I don't think that's going to happen. So he is going to roll. I'm guessing a 12 misses you, Gruff.
So Gruff's just gonna look at him and say, "Mutata, mutant freak."
And that he growls at that. A rage comes over his face, and he gets a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I rolled that right as you were saying it. I'm like, that is the dice. The dice tell their own story.
All right. What's the damage?
I am rolling that for you right now, Chief. Holy snaps. That is 21 damage, Gruff.
All right.
That is halved, though, because you're raging, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, not as bad.
And yeah,
Gruff's just like, oh! Now, why was that a good idea? They just hit harder when they're pissed off.
Hmm.
Yeah, funny.
all right. Is he? So he was that his first hit or his second hit?
That was his second hit, so that's the end of it. He missed you, and then you called him a mutant freak, and
That's
then
right,
he managed to hit you for the first time. And with that, we are back up to Maiko.
Okay. We just had the one left, right?
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
And he just got Gruff for 10 damage.
And he's looking pretty hurt.
Gruff, how you looking?
No, sorry.
Yeah, he's down to like a quarter health. Gruff is probably cradling his intestines right now.
I was actually talking about the
Yeah.
baddie.
Oh,
He is also down to about a quarter.
Okay. All right. Michael Bot is going to see that Gruff is hurting, and he's going to come over and cast Cure Wounds. And that is going to be 6 health.
Oh, hey. All right. That hole is closed. Guts are back in. Thank you, robot.
I believe you are now operating within acceptable parameters.
Much more acceptable than they were 2 seconds ago.
All right, Gruff, you're up.
And as for you,
and Gruff's gonna swing recklessly again for 23 damage, or 23 attack roll.
23 is a hit. Give me that damage.
All right, and that is gonna be 9 damage.
Gruff, finish him.
Gruff what?
Finish him.
Oh, so Is that to say that he's dead now, or that he's
You are killing him. Give me
Okay.
that glorious kill description.
Okay. So Gruff takes a step back. Looks like he's swinging low and swings just a little bit high and takes this guy right across the throat. Cuts like feels the top of his halberd brush against the top of this guy's cervical vertebrae. And blood spurts from the wound, and he just falls to his knees and bleeds to death.
Damn.
Yes. That was. Well. Oh, you guys are fading.
So we're now out of combat, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Time
See
is
you next
now.
time.
I will now step forward and also cast Cure Wounds on Gruff because he is looking the worst of us.
Isn't it
Right.
nice having two healers? Yes.
Okay, so we're
Truly
going to
rare.
I think
cast-
he's the only one that took damage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 10 more
Oh, sweet!
points.
It took me back to full health.
Yeah, they
You're
weren't
welcome.
hitting a lot.
Oh, thank you.
They weren't hitting a lot, but they had hit hard when they do.
Does anybody else see them, by the way?
See what?
See. So, I have some relatives that joined us recently and just left. Nobody else saw them.
No.
I can
Michael
confirm I saw no such thing.
Okay.
See it, but that doesn't
With
mean
this
the time
photographic
saw
memory.
wasn't real. So
Oh.
who knows?
I'll put them out next time. I think.
Alright. I am gonna take the minute to kind of investigate the room.
Yes.
Alright, this room looks like a storeroom. Looks like before when you found like some small groups of monsters, they've kind of been subsisting off here. You find some more of the basic supplies.
I did an investigation check and rolled a dirty 20. I was just mostly seeing if there's like anything interesting in all this.
Let me pull up my generators real quick.
Anything we
I
might want
use a lot.
to keep out of this.
Yeah, technically, like everything is sort of random, so I do a lot of random rolling for stuff. Where? Yeah, forward. Um. You don't see anything super interesting. You find a few jewels and stuff, and some like kind of fancy looking outfits, like a nice looking leather belts and a nice feather. No, not feather. Rabbit skin hat.
Just additional stuff to toss in the bag then.
Yeah. Did you guys ever examine those? Identify the scrolls you got last time?
Oh
Got
no, I think we
scrolls
forgot.
last time.
Yeah. All right. You did keep them though, yes? Because I didn't.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't calculate them in your money. All right. I have what they are written. So you'll just have to worry about that later.
Fair
But yeah, so you did find some general stuff. Since we're getting late and there was at least one spot I wanted you guys to see, I'm going to skip and say there's nothing really important over on this side. So if someone wants to try this door.
All right, I'll give it a go. I want to investigate the door.
It is unlocked.
Oh, good. I'm gonna hit that stealth check. 12 is
Alright.
fine. I'm at least quiet. And I am going to slowly open the door.
Gruff's
Alright.
gonna try to get behind her to make sure that he's there if in case anything happens.
Alright. I believe Cameron is a he.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron's male. Alright. So you find this long hallway. Both of you are right there. Can you both give me perception checks?
Sure.
10.
9.
8.
8.
7.
The worst part is it landed on a corner, so I was really confused as to what it was for a moment.
Oh no, you're the only one that didn't roll. Give me one check.
Honey?
Oh, I need a perception, you said? Sorry.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh wait, no.
Hey, let's go!
Yeah.
I didn't actually roll. I was being funny.
Oh. Alright, give
But-
me a roll then.
17. Sorry, I can't do math
Alright.
apparently.
Wisteria, you hear coming from this direction. Coming from this direction, what sounds like high-pitched barking or yipping and some kind of hissing and growling.
That doesn't sound too nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, I actually say that out loud. I'm like, I don't
It
like
sounds
the
like
sound
more
of that.
tournament practice.
Maybe.
Do you head towards this door down here?
I mean, it could either be fine, like the deer from last time, or it could be very bad. But I suppose the only way forward is forward.
But you know, this door is also unlocked.
Yeah, I
Alright.
was going to say.
Then I say in this
Alright.
case we have someone a little bit heavier at the front.
Oh
So-
yes,
Well,
if we don't have to pick the locks, let's have
Yeah, let's have someone who actually has armor on do this.
yes.
Alright. Gruff opens the door.
Yep,
And
Gruff's
as he
gonna like
opens
twist
this,
the knob, push it forward an inch, and then kick it open with his halberd like brandished.
Oh my god.
in the center of this room, you see a tiny golden, what looks like a puppy, and what looks like a black kitten, except it's larger than a house cat, like a panther kitten, and it has tentacles sticking out of its back. And the two of them appear to be fighting. The kitten dives at the puppy, and the puppy disappears, just vanishing from its spot and appearing over here, where it launches itself at the kitten. And they are both biting and scratching at each other. You have some strange version of a kitten and a puppy fighting. What do you do?
What on?
Gruff is going to
Sigh and say, "Oh, how cute! Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty." Oh,
Cameron is probably the
Give
type
me that animal handling, Gruff.
Oh boy.
You're specifically talking to the kitty
Yep.
with the tentacles.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay.
And is the kitty big enough or small enough for Gruff to scoop into his arms?
It's like the kitten of a big cat, like a panther or a
Okay,
tiger.
so what was the size of maybe a wiener
So you
dog?
could yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna trust the 15, and Gruff's gonna come over and scoop Tentacle Cat and put it in his arms.
Oh, go! I've always wanted a kitty, and you're just my type. Go away, dog. Bad dog. No, bad dog. Go away.
So they both look up at you, and with a 15, it looks very confused and very wary, but it's not scratching the shit out of you yet. The
And
dog
so Gruff,
actually looks kind of sad and confused, and its tail kind of droops.
Oh, don't worry. Uncle Gruff is going to take good care of you.
and Gruff's gonna go carry the cat and like sit in the corner and just start like stroking it behind the ears. He's as excited as a kid on Christmas Day. Like he's thrilled about this.
I don't know if I'm gonna start making my way to the puppy.
Do either of you smart people want to make checks on what these things are?
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
What check
Yeah.
would that be?
History,
Oh,
probably.
are you whiskers?
Probably Arcana for these things.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
hit
nice.
That's a fat 6
Oh,
out of
that
me.
was
12.
almost a 16. I got 12.
And I will give you eggs and chickens and birds, and you will be so happy living with me.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Wisteria got a 12. Oda got a 6. What was Cam's?
12.
All right, you both got a 12. You at the very least know what these things are. Gruff right now is cuddling a displacer beast kitten, and this is a blink dog puppy.
Yes!
Both are native to the
Blink dog.
Feywild.
Sorry.
What on earth?
Blink dog.
What the fuck?
You also know that generally, yeah, so you know they're both native to the Feywild. You know that they normally do not like each other, though sometimes very young they can be made to get along if they're raised right. And you also know that the Blake dogs tend to be loyal companions, but the adult displacer beasts are mostly wild. You can sort of domesticate them, but it would be like domesticating a tiger in real life. There's always kind of that dangerous of being Siegfried and Roy.
All right.
Here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
You've already got a
Animal
robot
handling
out.
check. Yeah.
I know.
Don't be greedy. The animals. A dog
Animal handling check, whichever one of you is trying.
Odo, how you feeling about having a blink dog?
No.
Okay, it's mine then.
Oda, I'm just gonna move your token, so you're just kind of in the area.
That
Yeah.
one, fuck me. Whatever. Someone else's dog, I guess.
I guess I'll roll it then. I got a 5. Excellent.
See?
All right.
Oh.
Since both of you are getting bit by dogs, apparently.
He's just kind of sitting there wary right now. As of this moment, you haven't screwed anything up because none of you have gained his like trust and gotten him to come over yet.
I got an 8.
Well, plan B,
Alright.
and I reach into my bag and I pull
So-
out some.
You
form of
guys
meat
can
from one of my
try
rations.
again if you want to either try and add something different. I can describe something to me. I can maybe give you an advantage to the roll. Or if you just want to try calling him some more, I can give you like one more check.
Here's something that worked back in my day, and I would reach into my bag and pull out some form of meat from the rations I have, and just look at him, keep eye contact, and just kind of place it on the ground and walk away a little bit.
Which kind of do the hold down highlighting thing for where you place it.
How do I highlight it again?
You just hold the button down.
Yeah, and then I would just, I guess, like right there, just like place it down.
All right. He disappears and appears in front of the meat. So Cam, you're right there next to him while he's eating. And he is taking the meat. Gruff, give me another animal handling check if you got this kitten. See how well it's performing.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't want to interrupt. That Gruff sees what Oda does, and he reaches into his own bag and pulls out like a little handful of meat or whatever he can get his hands on, and just holds his hand open, offering it to the cat. And animal handling check is a 7, so a little bit worse this time.
So she takes the meat, but she kind of bites your hand as she's taking it, and then she like hops down away from you with it and moves a little bits away as she's eating.
Oh, no, Whiskers. You're going to come with me, you adorable little kitty cat.
And Gruff's gonna try to scoop it back up.
Give me another check.
Oh, that's a bad idea with cats.
Mm-hmm.
With a displacer beast.
10 this time.
But he acts like a cat.
All right. Okay, Gruff. I'm not even gonna have it roll an attack roll because it's just up against your chest. So it scratches you for 4 damage.
Ow.
And then zips off again.
But no, you and I are going to be friends. Come here, kitty. Come here.
All
Don't
right.
be scared of old Gruff.
Where does the
All
cat?
right, Gruff, we're gonna go back to the dog again.
I'm actually
All right.
gonna ask, where does the cat zip off to in the room?
Where I've got it right there. It's just kind of moving little bits away right now. The dog is right next to you and eating if you want to try for the dog.
I was gonna go for the dog.
Yeah. I'm going to sit
Okay.
down nearish the cat. Place the jerky next to me. And then just sit quietly.
Sorry.
You
All
can-
right, roll with advantage because you were acting as appropriate to a cat.
Hey, can you make that cat like me? I really like that cat.
Good thing I had advantage. 9. This is like the
It
second
kind
one.
of regards you, but it's just kind of staying where it is right now.
Fair enough.
All right, Oda, are you gonna try and give me a check on that dog? The
Yeah,
dog
with
is so much
advantage?
easier.
With advantage,
Yeah, you gave it food. It's a dog.
First one's a 14. Second one is a 17.
He lays on your feet.
Hey there,
Aw.
little man.
So
I just
Oda
start- I
has
just
a
start-
pet now.
I just start petting this blink dog. I got a blink puppy. Can I pick him up?
I thought you said you didn't want one.
Yeah, you can pick him up.
I've changed my mind. This is my son now.
I've had this blink dog for all of 30 minutes, and if anything ever happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Right.
All right, does someone want to give me another roll with the cat?
Leave the cat alone.
No,
Cam's going to sit
He's my
quietly-
cat. Come here,
Cam's
kitty.
going to sit
And
quietly with
Gruff's gonna take an entire day's ration and just set it in a stack, and then sit next to the ration and sit there.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
In Orcish.
All right, now you can give me advantage because that's
All right.
definitely acting towards cat behavior. Cats like that.
High score is 13.
Okay, it is cautiously moving its way towards you.
All right, so Gruff's going to react by giving it just a little bit of space, but sitting there and posturing to look as like cute in what he imagines a cat would find attractive as possible. Like,
Alright.
It's not gonna fuck you, dude.
Shut up. He's going to be
It's
my
got tentacles. So, all right, give me another roll for that. Again, at advantage. So you're just kind
sweet, 30-20.
of okay. This cat is going to come over and start nuzzling you.
Oh, I
Now
knew you'd
Grass
come
has
around.
this Laser Beast kitten.
You are so sweet. I think I'm going to call you Whiskers. Yes, Whiskers. I am pleased to meet you, Whiskers.
Meow.
Oh, you are going to be the cutest cat, and I'm going to feed you chickens and eggs and Aarakocra and, well, I mean, anybody wanders into the apartment who's not invited, you definitely get first nibbles.
You know, somehow this extraordinarily incorrect man having an extraordinarily incorrect pet kind of scans.
And just for good measure, Gruff's going to pull out another ration and open it up and just start taking like little nibbles and inviting the cat to eat, to share it with him.
You're gonna turn this cat into Garfield.
Just as planned.
Oh, nothing's too good for Whiskers.
All right, so I'm holding a dog.
Yep.
So what do we do, guys? Do we just leave now?
Oh, yes, Whiskers is coming to my apartment. We can come back down
You'll
after.
find some more stuff and supplies in this room too, so you can get a second treasure hoard.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, at this point, I think we're a little too preoccupied mentally to continue on.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a favor from one of you.
Yes.
Well, you owe me a favor. You'll owe me a second. What do you need?
No, not you,
Uh,
because you've got that cat. I need one of you to come with me and help me convince Chris to let me keep this dog. Because this is my son now. You are a little boy, aren't you, little guy?
I volunteer as
Yes.
tribute.
Like,
you're going to have to check the undercarriage for that one.
All right, Micah Butt, I'm gonna need your help with this one.
Very well, lead the way.
All right, so you guys go back. I assume you drop it off. You guys each get 150 GP.
All right.
So not a ton, but you also got pets now. And it is a little past closing time, but I really wanted to make sure I got the Blink Dog and Blink Puppy scenes in.
you said
I was really
150.
looking.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How much
With the
XP?
Blink Puppy. I know I got to give you guys your stuff from last time too. Give me a second to calculate.
This dog needs a name. What does he look like? Like I know he's got like the multiple tails and stuff, but like what color is he and stuff?
He kind of looks like a Shiba Inu with like that golden and white.
Oh, he's a
Good
little...
news, you have Beef Chuck.
I'm not calling him Beef Chuck.
Are you sure about that, though?
Oh, I forget, Michael Bot. You really like animals. Come meet Whiskers.
Hello, little Whiskers.
That cat's gonna fucking kill that man.
Oh
Are
no!
are we saving this trip with me and Jay until next time then?
Yeah, we're gonna save that till next time. I'll put you guys' XP for this session and last session in the Discord.
Okay.
It's gonna take a bit to calculate all that because I gotta figure out. Yeah, because you got the one combat counter. That's easy to figure out, but I gotta do what experience I'm gonna give you for your puppy and your kitten friends.
All right. So then, are we done?
Yeah, I think we're all set. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this very special animal-filled episode of Secrets of the City. Extra cute this time. We will all see you next week on Sunday. Same time, same channel. And we hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.
Wave bye-bye, Whiskers. Good kitty.
Oh my gosh. Does it wave with a paw or a tentacle?
Tentacle for sure.
It's like, was that waving or was it
Like-
just the tentacle
Like
wiggling?
no, I'm imagining like Gruff like makes the paw wave, and then the cat rolls its eyes and waves a tentacle instead.
I like that.